I feel like for Weibo as well, because of that bottom lane, there is going to be a lot of action in this early game, right?
Yeah, this early game is all hands on deck.
Kill.
Like, you need to start getting these lanes out to start strong leads, otherwise you just lose pace. Especially when you look towards like the Orianna, who will be able to come on very strong at the later portion of the game. My eyes are firmly on Tarzan and Umpty to see who can take over, because if you can control Tarzan...
Get into it. Game number 4 of the day. TL versus Weibo, looking for their first win at World 2024. And this would mean a lot for North America after TL's shaky start yesterday.
But I do want to hit on the point that you made for Weibo, because yesterday was actually very surprising for me. Weibo came out with trying to move in behind, it looks like TL on this bottom side.
It's great that you pulled up the laning stats. Good laning so far, but Umti's coming in to interrupt that. Upper is low, but he has a mana bar. Xiaohu with nothing to spare, and even though he's used the cookie up, he tries to get onto APA, and Umti just stops him in play. Permafrost is there, and First Blood goes over to TL. Meanwhile, on the backside, or bottom rather, Weibo are getting flashes, but maybe kills. Yon away, it's a flash Rend! I talked him up for a reason, and Weibo see the light.
Just about able to get the key.
So, I'm looking at EXP bars alongside with these trades. Dagda, both junglers just ticked over to 5. Umti, as he gets this dragon, will get a little bit of a boost, as well as APA going to get shockwaved on the spot. Tarzan's now running in, and he's caught up against the wall. As he gets thrown a rock, Tarzan takes him down. And again, APA getting thrown. Here, teleport helps out as well. Xiaohu has joined in the fray, and Umti's running. But Crisp is here on a ward. They might turn this into a play if they can get a scatter the week, and Crisp now with nowhere to go, even with the ulti up. Aqua Prison perfect, and APA positioning great to get his first kill of this game.
Really good pick from TL, and this is what we're talking about.
Weibo, they're committing and Breathe, the strong member of the team, is walking in. It's a double TP as now the Skarner engage is halted by Umti. Good Glacial Prison as his damage being absorbed, but Tarzan takes a tidal wave while Xiaohu on the back end is dealing with APA. A great ulti from Crisp. He makes him go berserk. Light sends him in, and Crisp tries the Q flash. He gets orbed, decepted, bailed out, but he's dead. Dragon goes over to Weibo, and I cannot believe Crisp just goes, yep, I'll try and 1v3, and now Xiaohu doing the same. He has to flash away, get out of there while this Renekton is dealing with the whole backline of Weibo. Impact strong enough, I eat my words. TL running them down. All the cost of Dragon. Good pick onto Crisp, he's dead again. 3 kills. Or deaths rather onto Crisp is big as now the teleport. TL can feel a good scout of the week. The Herald goes down, but Weibo in trouble again. A tidal wave buffered by Tarzan, running for his life as Impact chases the backline. Umpty's there as well. Permafrost is perfect. Weibo are in so much doo-doo. Now with TL chasing under turret, they're going to find 1, 2, almost 3. Breathe survives only by a hair's breadth as Umpty takes another charge. Xiaohu gets some good damage at range, but he's in trouble too. Impact tanks up. APA targeting. Scatter the week doesn't work. Breeze survives for a bit, but Xiaohu's got nowhere to go. Impact dies in the end, but TL wipe them clean.
TL destroy.
Almost win after coming so close against Gen G. If they lose this game to TL, they're in so much trouble. Back to back to back as Yon has to flash away, and it's set with a backup from Tarzan. He wish he could go back as Breeze TP is too late. Hostile takeover from Chris. 3-man shockwave. Weibo found the dream fight. Bailed out as Breathe is separated. APA scatter the week as the triple is there. I'm looking at a Syndra, looking to pad the stats. Breathe getting hit. He's slowed down, but he's still alive at full HP. His impact is a real threat. Boomerang thrown out. APA has arrived, and he's finally informed.
B5, Xiaohu, flash. Potential shockwave on the cards, but is spotted by APA.
Tarzan's back in that same position right behind Baron where he was before, and Weibo double, triple, quadruple down, and Xiaohu almost gets hit into the ground, but Breathe flashes on. APA almost had it, unleashes nothing, and Impale in the back as Tarzan finds the enemy jungler, and Weibo are using their hands again. No heads, only hearts. A team fight from hell for Team Liquid as Weibo knock down all the pins.
And the LCS lets out a collective sigh. It looks so good. TL were so patient, but one play goes completely awry, and Weibo see their opportunity.
They have been living top rent-free for about 6 months now. The landlord has to kick them out, Dagda, but their defense is
a hit now from Xiaohu, and if TL ever get caught by Breathe into that combo, it is lights out and it may be lights out for the base as Weibo go for the siege.
They're engaged. Their front line has 4 KHP. Tarzan is not getting hurt like he used to. A Glacial Prison sent awry. Nothing happens as the Fates call sent in. Chris does it again. He gets a pullback, a good tidal wave, but we're taking over. Only onto one in the backside. It zones off while the inhibitor goes down, and Weibo have broken the base. Impact has done the same. To his credit, he
Find them.
They don't. He's got a GA as well. He can be so much more aggressive. Teleport going to be started off. TL are putting it all on the line, so they don't have to start 0-2 in the Swiss stage. Breathe is zoning out. No Mega Nah, but onto the Baron. They look for the turn light. Sets up for the Fates call. He flashes in to die! He's exploded. Breathe gets an ulti though. A stun. A shockwave. They got the pick. TL opened up, but they're losing members. They're dropping heads, and Breathe is breaking in his hearts again. We look towards his top laner with Asterix Gage, with range on Tarzan. He sends Umti away. Impact close to dying. The GA will give him time, but the team has left him, and TL still are going to drop 2 like flies. Impact's dead. Weibo with 4. It looked good as Light ran it in, but they still lose more.
Breathe having more consistent damage for Weibo was the difference maker there. Yon played his heart out in that fight, ends up dashing away from the Mega Nah ult from Breathe, but there's just too much CC with Xiaohu having that shockwave, and Weibo find the moment they need to pick the AD carry and get the Baron. Dragon in 20 seconds though, so Weibo will still need to try and contest this because Yon will be back out on the map. And look at where A-Punish.
Can you believe? Can you set yourselves up for success here? It's up to TL. Yon gets poked out. He's frontlining for the time being. Tarzan at an angle. APA is trying to plan himself on to Breathe. A good scout of the week. They send the ulti, but he hops over. He runs in. He ultis. You thought you could take him down. You lost your oxygen before you hit the damn ground. TL are in the pit. Impact tries to take the fight, but his GA was lost in the other. Weibo with a team fight. If you want to fight the LPL in a bloodbath, you're on their home ground.
But TL, they're not quite.
TL may start the ground running, but they are going to hit the floor dead.
Yon takes so much damage. The culling was not enough. The structures are falling, and it's Weibo coming out on top.
I mean, this is the 4th seed of the LPL, but their resilience cannot be understated here. Weibo fight and fight and fight and fight again to find their first win of the Swiss stage and knock North America down.